Yo, 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 free for Stee, Raid Shadow Legends. So, coming up on the weekend, we've finished getting our Apothecary and Coffin Smasher to rank 6. We're going to discuss what that's done in terms of the Clan Boss Ally Protect setup shortly. Just wanted to quickly go over. So, the other day, there was the improved odds for Geomancer, which we wanted to have a shot at. Wanted to try and get Geomancer, so dumped a few Ancient Shards in. Didn't get Geomancer. We got 2 epics, I think, in total. We did even drop a 900 gems just to get the 11, and then did it like single by single, because before that we'd gone a run of 20 in a row with no epic, so the Mercy should have been about to kick in, so we just went single by single. And the 2 epics we got, once I got the second epic, I decided to stop because I didn't want to keep trying to drop Ancients in and chase the next Mercy, because I only had, I think at the time, like 6 left, so I thought I'll just hold on to them. But the 2 we did get were Chani here, which she's rated quite well. So we'll have to... She'll definitely get used in like faction wars and stuff, but we'll have to keep an eye out on what other stuff she's good for. She's rated highly in Clan Boss, but she's got poison sensitivity on her A1, HP burn with, is it self buffs? Yeah, self buffs on herself on a 3-turn cooldown with a HP burn if it's crit. So you'd have to build her with crit. I mean, she's an attack champion anyway, so you would anyway. But and then an AoE increase the duration of all debuffs, again on a 3-turn cooldown. And then a passive is increased crit rate for every for accuracy she's got. So I don't quite kind of get why she's rated so highly in Demon Lord. Because yeah, she's putting out the sensitivity, but she's not then also putting out other poisons. And she's got a burn, which, you know, that's nice, but you can only put 1 burn on. Unlike the poisons, where you can stack them up as many to the debuff limit if you wanted to, if you're not putting other debuffs on them. I don't know if maybe she's just got really good multipliers, so she does just like a shed ton of damage. I can't see her out damaging Alice, for example. Bit weird, but yeah. But the second epic that we did get, which is what made me stop, was Masked Fearmonger. As soon as that came out and I'd got that, I was just like, yeah, let's just stop here. He's just a single target champion. He's just not that great. He's not rated very highly either. Faction Wars, he's got a decent score on, but Banner Lords, I mean, realistically, in Banner Lords, you got loads of better champions, really. I don't know, bit weird. Never mind. But yeah, we did hit Dark Elhain yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So we'll be building her up at some point. She'll probably be useful for Ice Golem and the Ice Spider, I believe, which she should be useful as well in there. But our next current priority is Ugo. She's rank 5 at the minute, so we're going to start leveling her up and whatnot and get her into Hydra and probably just generic wave-based content. So the sooner we get her up, the better. But like I say, we did get Apothecary and Coffin Smasher to rank 6. So speaking of them, let's just get onto the subject of this. So building that, can't even jump in there. The team for the Ally Protect, obviously I've mentioned this in the video before, the way that we were having to run it, because Trumbor has a 4-turn cooldown Ally Protection, so we were having to run him in a 4-for-3 speed tune, so that he takes 4 turns every time the Demon Lord takes 3, but then run everybody on a 1-for-1, so that then everybody else's abilities go once every time the Demon Lord, so every 3 turns, you know. And then he was taking an extra turn between that to get this back on in time for the big hits. So we were building it for that, and before we got Apothecary and Coffin Smasher to rank 6, it was the speed tune was working. The only problem is that these 2 were then getting low to the point that he would then target these, and it would then completely knock out the speed tune. So I thought, right, well, we need to get these to rank 6 so they survive better. And we did that, and then I tried it, and it still did. I mean, it lasted like a bit longer, but it still didn't work that great. And it was one of those things where I kind of came to the realization that the game's kind of advanced that much in terms of the amount of power that's there, that at the minute, at this point in time, it's still better for me to just go as fast as I can with the damage. And like Alice is out damaging like Fenchi even with the poisons and dagger, and it's just better to run them 3 keys, and I get anywhere from 12 to this last key I did on the Magic Affinity. I got 17.9 million, I think, which is obviously an easy 3 key. So it's much more consistent and easier for me to just run this team than the Ally Protection team, because I think the Ally Protection team is just running too slow because of having the cooldowns be different. So I think if I was going to try and run an Ally Protection team going forward, I would need a champion that has it on a 3 turn, so then I can run them all faster. Maybe get all of the champions on a 2-for-1 speed, so then every champion's had 2 turns before the Demon Lord takes 1. And it just gets, everyone gets opportunities to do more damage quicker while still having the protection of the ally protection and that. So I think that's probably where this team just doesn't seem to quite cut it, unfortunately. So it means, I mean, it's not a waste entirely, because we're still so early in the game that like Trum Boys in obviously the faction war teams, that they'll get used in other stuff. So it's not like a huge waste. It's just I could have had this time and the resources spent on maybe something else. I mean, Ugo, like I say, is current priority now, but she could have been rank 6 already, so it's difficult. Mad Hatter as well, obviously we want him rank 6 as well. Roshcard is probably that we're now going to have to sort of look out for either another block damage champion or an unkillable champion, or someone who can either it has to be a reduced cooldown champion, because I was about to say an increase, like a buff extension, but you can't increase the duration of block damage, which is unfortunate, because I suppose you could, if you could extend the block damage, you could abuse the game so much on that. So it's probably why I don't allow it. So yeah, in the meantime, he's going to have to take a backseat. We'd need to book him anyway to get that down to 4 turns, but we need to sort of keep an eye out for another block damage champion, or like I say, an unkillable champion, like your classic Demitha. Because we are probably, if we even had a Void Epic yet, have a look, champions, Master Vault and Reserve. So we're going to go Void Epic. Oh yeah, we've had a few. I was about to say we even had a Void Epic as of yet, because then we'd be due one, but yeah, we've had 3. All of these would have been summoned as well, so that's not too bad. Oh, hold up. Does this... Oh, it's just on himself. I was about to say, could he be our ticket there for unkillable, but it's only on himself, so that's highly unfortunate. I have seen him get used though. There are some speed tune teams out there, but I wonder if it's to make he becomes like the stun target and makes himself unkillable, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so like I said, Demitha, keep an eye out for her. Any other block champion, like on my main one, back in the day when Helikath was a fusion and he first came out, he was my ticket into it, because I had Demitha already. I just didn't have anybody else to build a team with. So as soon as he came out, I was like, oh sweet, we got the team built pretty much straight away. And for however long it was between Helikath fusion and Wixwell fusion, he was just like the one that sort of enabled my runs. So a solid 1.5 2 years maybe. Hard to tell these days. Time passes that quickly. So yeah, so at the minute we're just gonna keep going with the speed on Clan Boss for now. Until we get to a point where we pull some more champions and get someone that can replace something. Like ideally, we want someone in there that's better than Dagger at putting decreased defense and decreased attack. She's just sort of filling 2 roles there at the same time. So like Coffin Smasher was the decrease attack champion in that setup, but that was all he was there for, really. It was just to spam decrease attack and keep it on the boss. Yeah, so we're back to the grind, really. Nothing like outrageous that's currently being pulled that we need to build ASAP Rocky. So we'll just carry on just doing our thing as the days go by. I've just realized I didn't mention as well, the summon pool that's just about to end tomorrow. We did decide that we wanted to do the Sand Devil tournament. Absolutely smashed that out to get the prisms. And there's quite a few champions that we would have been quite happy to get. I think Miscreate, is he on a 3 turn? No, but he has got it on a 3. It does it for 3 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. So don't know if that's actually much better, but I don't know. Yeah, there's a few champions in this that we could have wanted. For example, Doom Priest to make a clan boss run affinity friendly with a passive that removes a random debuff every turn. She's got increased attack. You ignore this because it's only one champion anyway. Rector Drath is just a solid support champion. Sepulchre Sentinel gets used quite a bit for clan boss as well, because she's got the 2-turn block debuffs and decrease attack, I believe, as well. Sinasha we've got, and then any of these, but we were holding out to try and get Giath, because she's just a better version of Trumbor, and the ally protection is on a 3-turn, so she would have just been outrageous as an upgrade for that. But we did pull it, and we got Bergoth, so pretty sad with that. I mean, it'll just go into faction wars at the minute, because we've not really got a huge amount. All he's got is, if he crits, he put a continuous heal on himself, AoE provoke chance, and then the same passive as Vorgoth. So nothing outrageous or exciting there. Where's he at? Yeah, you can see him there. I wonder, is it the exact same, that passive? Oh no, he's worse than Vorgoth. 50% and then 25% if it's a boss. Oh yeah, he's not even as good as Vorgoth with that. And Vorgoth, 60%, 75% is his 30, 45, 50, 60% chance. So he's just a completely worse version of Vorgoth. Oh, I wonder, is that the lore behind it? So he's a Knight's Revenant, Bergoth, and Vorgoth is undead, so is he just the dead version of Bergoth? So yes, that's where we've currently been so far. There's nothing exciting being going on, because like I say, we're not doing the fusion. We've just been doing whatever we got from just farming dungeons and stuff with that. Haven't pulled these, even though these give you points on that deck, but because it's not an improved rate, we're keeping hold of them still. So we're currently just, doing the do. Arena, just, the usual stuff. But Candrathon will at some point get built. I think my current order is going to be who goes next. I think then Mad Hatter, because I do want to try and make Hydra more consistent. I think since we first got our Hydra chest, it's been 4 weeks now, I think, since we got our first one, or 4 resets. And I think there's only been 1 week where it was just a bad rotation for us and we couldn't get the damage. So I want to try and get it so that it's, more consistent. As soon as we get Ugo in there, that then means she's doing the job of Dagger and Wukong currently, because she's going to be doing the block buffs and decreased defense at the same time on the heads, and doing some healing, a bit of cleansing, and putting leech out every so often. So she's going to be very useful in there, which then means we can, I don't know, who would we then bring in as an extra? So we'd have Haikatoon's the lead, We'd still keep Jog in there. And we'd... Alice is like the main damage. Mad Hatter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could probably even just still keep Wukong in there just for some extra damage. We've not really got like... Oh, I suppose we could build like Royal Guard or Husk for the max HP. Or we could even, until one of them two is built, we could always just chuck Selenia in there for the HP burn. That's potential. Yeah, we'll keep looking at that, try and improve that, because that's kind of where I want to go next. Because I don't think Clan Boss isn't really going to go anywhere until we can get like some good pulls, and that's not going to happen for a while. Because ever since I've been hitting the ultimate chest on Nightmare, and obviously it dies every day, so we're getting 2 chests every day on top chest. We're still yet to get a Sacred Shard. We've had, I think, maybe 5 legendary books, I think, so far from them, but yet to get a Sacred Shard. We've had probably about 12 Ancient Shards, maybe, and I think 2 or 3 Voids for that elusive Sacred Shard. But the fact that we're actually we're taking it down now is a bonus, because we can start getting Sacred Shards. Probably going to be slow, but we can start saving our way to the point where we can start doing fusions as and when we want, type of thing. But yeah, right, I'll wrap this up here. I'm not taking part in this. Yeah, when something exciting comes up again, I'll get another video recorded or just do an update and whatnot. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.